Look at this. I'm rich.
Hello?
You always start it like a question.
You're
the only one who knows.
I need to know. No one has ever answered my question.
And I never will.
Hello? Hi.
Like
See, Kian also wants to know. And if Kian wants to know something, you better fucking tell her or you're in trouble.
But she wants to know from you.
I'm just as lost. I don't have answers either.
But this game is all about having the answers.
Damn, you're right. I almost misclicked and played the ending of the stream. Where am I? I was there earlier. Hello?
Are you okay?
Oh,
My thingy is gone.
Oh, it's gone.
My Mona disappeared.
Oh shit.
Mona's not here.
Mona, my Mona WarioWare PNG tuber. It was there earlier.
You don't need Mona to be complete.
I'm gonna leave and rejoin the call and see if that fixes it.
No!
Look at this. I'm rich.
Hold on, I'm gonna read this alert first.
Okay.
What? Who would it? It was Kian. Thank you, or Brie. Thank you for gifting us up to Kian. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna leave and rejoin and see what happens.
Who's that?
I'm alive. I've appeared.
Wow.
We finally have the answers to the question. Hello.
Can you start streaming for us again?
You right?
Nah.
Just ad-lib it. We'll figure it out. But yes, hi, hello. We are going to be beginning yet another trial.
We are going to be finished before 11 o'clock.
Because
That
we want
is
to
the goal for today.
we want to watch the Nintendo thing. We want to see the new Smash character get announced.
I want to see Phoenix Wright in Smash Brothers.
Also,
Wait.
I'm aware that there are leaks about anybody says anything about what's going to be in that direct. Enjoy a permaban on the spot. I will fucking nuke you.
I will cry
You will never
if
speak
you
in this
tell
chat
me-
room.
if you tell
Auto
me a second-
generated.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't write that game?
Oh wait, what the fuck?
Oh, she clicked the funny button that did it for her.
If anyone tells me that a second Persona character got into Smash, I will cry.
Well, jinx it. Hello, Keen. Hello, Proto. Welcome to the stream. We went over a mini recap last time. Not last time, before the stream started. So you might think I'd be better prepared for this, but I've already forgotten what I said in that recap. So, what happened last week, Zoe?
I was just about to say, I'd like to challenge Keen.
With this key and know what happened last time?
What happened last time? Last time, reveal of the evil. Yeah, sorry, Keen is being dropped on you. Do you remember?
I'll do the recap. Don't worry about it.
I will do the recap.
Okay,
Wow.
cool. I'm gonna kick back.
Turn on text to speech, please.
For Twitch?
Yeah.
We went to
We went to a funny house and gay homosexual gay objection. Okay, that's true.
That about sums it up.
But I'm gonna need to. So you guys did a fantastic job, but like there's some people who aren't as well versed in homosexuality that I might need to explain it a bit more to.
In this stream?
What did happen last week?
And we found out that
Edgy boy
Matt
drinks whole
LeBlanc-
milk.
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc is evil, and
Matt
I
LeBlanc?
forgot his name.
How you doing?
Man on guard.
Matt on guard. That's it. So Matt LeBlanc is evil.
All right, it's my
and I
name.
smuggle whiskey.
I'm Patty. I'm from Cork. I love watching the guy.
And I murdered Juan Corrida.
Which allegedly.
And yeah, so he hired Shelly the Killer to kill Juan Corrida allegedly, and also Adrian Andrews was gay for Celeste Impacts, and I don't remember. Oh yeah, so Celeste Impacts used to date Matt and Guard, and then dated Juan Corrida, and then Matt and Guard was like, oh, and decided to leak the fact that they dated to Juan, and Juan was like, fuck you, divorce before we even get married. And Celeste Impacts killed herself. I'm not gonna make a joke about that one. And Adrian Andrews and whole life collapsed and wants revenge for that one. Wants revenge for on both of them for causing the suicide. And I don't think there's anything else. Francisco got shot.
Francisca got shot, and she was in the hospital, and there was a creepy guy there who I was really hoping would never appear in the game again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope he never appears in the game a third time. I think that about sums it up. Let's get on with trial day.
See, I'm not allowed to make a comment either way.
You're not. If you do, I'll get you. Oh shit. Dracula?
Oh, this is just like the beginning of the first case in this game, but no one remembers that.
I remember it. He had a nightmare.
Mhm.
How did I get into this mess?
What's your vampire music happening?
That's far enough. You can't run forever. I feel like this is a judge, not me.
Oh.
Yeah.
What have I done wrong?
Anyone played Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
I
Look at this
cannot allow
fucking
you to go on
stupid-
like this.
Stupid ear pear shits.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title.
Level 1 super.
I was wondering where that came from. I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Oh, it's just like Alan Wake. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent.
For context, Bree, Phoenix is in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and his level 1 super is the big demon judge hammer down.
Maximum.
Maximum!
It's March 23rd. That's the date today. Don't let anyone tell you wrong. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright.
You don't look so well, dude.
Oh, it's Matt LeBlanc.
You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right?
Oh shit!
Anyone who missed that animation last time.
If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Gah.
Now listen up. You'd better get Matt LeBlanc a guilty sentence, okay?
Are you bet?
If you get that creepy slime bagger not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. Allegedly. We are not officially saying that Matt LeBlanc is a creepy slime bag. If you can hear this, Matt.
If you're watching Matt LeBlanc.
This might be Mia? I don't know.
I think it's
Phoenix. Phoenix.
Wait!
Mia! Maya! How's Maya?
I don't fucking know.
You don't fucking know? Don't curse. I'm in a court of law.
She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday.
I was the one who told her to curse.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
Like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of the times are when you have to force your biggest smiles.
But
You can't give up. There's still some hope left.
stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere.
Do you have a funny Phoenix dancing gif to put on the screen?
I do actually. But I'm not going to right now. It's that accursed on guard again.
Is it the same one that Lee uses?
I don't remember which one they use. It's on the start soon screen.
Okay.
Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it.
It's gonna be fucking gumshoe. That's yeah.
You're really mean, pal.
Yeah, Gumshoe, I'm really, really sorry. Where are you?
Let me join the investigation team, and we're chasing after the killer, pal.
Then you have some sort of lead?
Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on that guy. But we're not going to give up.
Gumshoe.
Until the trial is over. Until the verdict is handed down. We're gonna do everything we can and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
Hey, I don't think that's very legal. I'm your defense lawyer. I'm gonna make sure you get guilty.
That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first.
You got that? You have to do whatever you can to make sure the trial lasts longer.
Lame it out like cross-stacking. Got it. To make the trial last longer?
If you got Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out.
Oh, now I get it.
I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're gonna give it all we got, just like you.
Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Imagine if they told the judge, "Hey, can we delay this trial?"
Just like fucking wait a minute.
Like,
Hey, Phoenix.
give it an hour.
You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the... Show up. in the world, and you have it in abundance.
I was not
I don't know,
expecting
maybe
power.
maybe if I give enough gift subs.
I was not expecting power of friendship. Yeah. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through, I know it.
We're making a lot of assumptions that Matt on guard doesn't have any friends.
He has
He
no
might do.
friends. Nobody likes him.
Is this also a call out for Edgeworth being on his own on that side?
Court is now in session for the trial of Matt and Guard. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Fucking dickhead. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. It's like I said in the announcement, the mysteries are huge. The mystery being, what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder? That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion on Mr. On Guard, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. Guilty of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
You're saying that she is guilty after all?
I'm not finished, Your Honor. Fucking give me a second. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What is that? It looks like a shell.
Is this your card, Your Honor? This is the calling card of a certain assassin.
Assassin, you say?
Yes, Juan Carrito was killed by a professional assassin. The person who hired the assassin, his client so to speak, is Matt on Guard.
What a surprising turn of events! This is such a twisty, curvy story. What a great game.
I mean, I don't know why we do these recaps, because the judge just does the job for us. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor.
I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true.
But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound.
I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand.
Oh, okay.
Weird seeing him behind a witness now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please.
Okay. I'm Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star.
And what is your relation to the defendant?
I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way.
Specific is he's employed as a lousy mentor.
It's on his certificate.
Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much.
Sorry. I'm kind of just a nothing kind of guy.
Mr. Powers, stop venting in Maine. The night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So much for knowing everything that was going on.
But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went.
All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Hey, Charles.
Hello.
Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. On Guard's room.
Sure. After the awards ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. I was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy.
Fucking bellboy.
I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back.
I gave up. I can't do this anymore. I cannot look at these people.
Like, who's gonna prove that there's gonna be a murder coming soon? They don't fucking know.
I had guests me that night and I couldn't make them wait for me.
Ah, shit, that's us, isn't it?
We caused the murder.
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Power's testimony. Talking with the bellboy is no big deal.
If one assumes that the person Miss Ungard was speaking with was an ordinary...
What are you implying?
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we?
Looks like we're in another sticky situation.
Huh?
A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just going to have to charge you in head first, right?
We all know the bellboy is the killer. We all know this.
He has stitches on his face. He is a sewn together man. Oops, that was not press, that was present. The defendant's room? Why did you go there?
Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother of sorts, and I wanted to say congrats.
What's wrong? Why did you stop?
Mr. Wright,
What is it?
you're gonna try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Huh?
I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer.
No one said you were, Mr. Powers.
Oh, no, please don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy.
Oh.
Voice is suppressed.
He's so sad. Every time?
Witness. I will personally talk to the defense at the later. Yes. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony.
It was a good pose for the yes.
Ezra's canonically said that.
Sorry.
So you went to the defendant's room, and then? Hey, wait a minute. How did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? I mean, you are defending the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure that was Matt on guard?
Yeah, I'm sure. He was wearing the nickel samurai mask then.
If that's the case, then you really can't be mistaken.
And what was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room?
Ahmed, thank you for the host.
Bruh.
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 It's a good case. We're in the final trial, just the beginning of it. So we know that Matt LeBlanc is evil now.
Yeah, we know he fucking loves chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm.
At first, what do you mean by that?
Well, he was in this bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray.
Tomato juice. Sounds like an
Sounds
ordinary
like an
bellboy to
ordinary
me.
Bellboy to me.
Did we say
Yeah,
Jeremy
but-
sarcasm?
What did we say with sarcasm? I don't remember. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm trying to.
Oh.
Oh.
Breathe on it.
Ah.
Yeah, totally. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but I don't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Will, you were there when Maya was kidnapped by that bellboy.
Sorry, I can't remember right now. Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one. There's no way he's drinking anything other than chocolate milk. That's what I think.
There's no other brown drink.
There's no.
What?
I don't know. There's no other brown drink. There's only one brown drink. If you say someone's drinking brown drink, talking about chocolate milk. Can't be anything else. You saw.
Oh wait, hot chocolates.
Listen,
But
chocolate
it's in a
milk
glass.
is
It can't be hot
basically
chocolate.
hot chocolate is basically cold.
Yeah?
What?
Chocolate milk is basically cold hot chocolate.
Objection.
Hot chocolate is basically cold, you know.
You almost had a point.
Almost, but now I would be ridiculed for the rest of my days.
Mhm.
You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because, well, you give the bellboy a tip.
Matt LeBlanc would never tip a bellboy. A tip?
Look at
That's
this.
I got you doing it now.
I'm rich.
Sorry, what was that? I did not hear you because of the notification.
I said, look, I got you doing it now. 'Cause I don't even know if you intentionally said LeBlanc or not.
Oh, no, I did.
Hey, you could have let me have that one.
I listen. Anyway, thank you for the resale balls. I heard you did.
You could have had a funny little lie.
I love to lie. A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do. So, how long did you watch the two of them?
No more than a minute or two, I think.
Also, that's a good joke, Loza.
Oh yeah, news. I got distracted. Waste of time. Fucking hell. So who are these guests you're talking about? It's you, Phoenix!
You guys, of course, Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it'd be really rude since I invited you all and then kind of disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat after seeing Matt in the hallway.
This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further.
Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night?
I don't remember that happening at all. Also, get some food, Lozer. Food sounds important.
Yes, food is important.
Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. Ended up focusing on her.
You like a babysitter?
Maya was going ultra instinct.
I see. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone very long.
Oh, that was the end of it. Okay. First I thought it was the bellboy. Did we just present to kill her? Or this guy?
I don't know.
I'm gonna just present this guy.
Have you pressed every statement?
Yes.
Okay.
He has a stupid fucking seam in his head.
He's a sewn up man.
I thought you said the stupid fucking semen in his head.
Oh no! He's got cum brain. Hey, that was not there before. That was not there before.
It's always there when you object. You always
It
know.
wasn't- listen, it wasn't.
It may not be
there.
there that time, but you knew.
It didn't tell me. I don't really know what to object to here.
Maybe you just need to skip through it again. Maybe it's one of those ones where there's not actually a problem.
Let's see. I read this. His parents leave a seat that night. I don't remember that happening at all. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long.
Okay. Thanks for clarifying, Charles.
It's very dangerous. Exploding health bar. You can't keep that in a courtroom. Blow the whole place up.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to insert spoiler here. Wait, what were the pictures taken in the hallway?
That's what I was trying to go back to it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Man, I hope none of you wanted to watch the Nintendo Direct. Gonna be here all night.
I'm sorry, I got stuck so early. I'm gonna run through some statements again, I think.
Press every statement, yeah.
Find its room, where'd you go there? Oh, this is a comedy press. Not an information press.
Welcome to the comedy zone.
Welcome to the comedy zone. Are you sure that was man on guard? Yeah, we find out he didn't have the mask off. He was talking with someone. I didn't think he was unavailable. He doesn't. I feel like it's maybe something to do with this statement.
Okay.
Oh, this is new.
Oh,
You know, I did feel something weird.
This is from a later press.
that's interesting.
I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself?
Yeah, that's it. You really kind of know your job.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor?
This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. I just want to say mayhaps there for some reason. Mayhaps.
Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony.
You mean about the bellboy, right?
Matt gave the bellboy a tip. Thanks.
I guess press the tip.
So he gave
Jesus.
the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
How much it was?
Yeah, it's when something even more surprising happened. Bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't follow at all. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about.
I wonder if it's about the face.
I'm gonna ask about the face. What was so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers?
Well, he wasn't exactly a boy, more like an old gramps.
Ahem. I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court. The fuck?
That's not what I meant at all. In the smack metal of the guy's face, there's this line of stitches.
A line of stitches? Is he some kind of sewn-up man?
Yeah, I went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chin. It's like if the thread snapped and the stuff in his head would come spilling out.
Yeah. He was there at Engard's house. He was that butler. What is it, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. So that means Engard was talking with Dracula then. If that fact were to be exposed, Engard would be declared guilty in a blink.
Phoenix, you have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything.
Yes, Chief. You sure you don't have something you'd like to say, Mr. Wright? Huh? What'd you say, Your Honor?
I love the seat in the courtroom.
Nothing, Mr. Wright. Nothing. We're just going around and around in circles. Now then, Mr. Powers, please continue with your testimony.
Do you like how I read that line?
It was great. Striking.
Yeah, I guess just go through and like go to the end of it and see if we could just move on. Because like you want to move on, don't you?
Can we press again to ask about the tip, I wonder?
Oh yeah, that's
It's
good.
the only other thing I want to do.
Mm.
The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree?
Sure? But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much.
Would you please clarify for the court about how much you would say the defendant gave to the bellboy?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
You give the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash!
Yeah, he does it with all his singles.
Ah, well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
Just is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. We need to draw it out.
Just say he's one of those philanthropists who's like, I'm paying your student loan.
The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him. He's like Mr. Beast.
I have not subscribed to Mr. Beast. Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting?
He's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment?
Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Carida.
Then the bellboy the witness saw.
Yes, he was the assassin.
Oh, shit. Hold your horses now. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? This is not Ace Attorney Investigations. Well, I am all the time unprepared. Anyway, I have here the card Shelley Dracula left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley Dracula?
He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley Dracula.
Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
No, something just clicked in my head, and I think I figured something out.
Oh?
Actually, I saw that bellboy later the night.
What?
Phoenix, you were there.
I think we did a oopsie. Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir, right away.
It can't be an oopsie if you get a testimony, right?
New testimony unlocked.
Right?
This time it was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. That's when the bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Wonkareda's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin. I'm sure of it. I mean...
Thank you very much. That is all we need for now.
Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more.
Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. Dracula. Then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. If that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
This is no laughing matter.
And what time was it?
I don't remember. The awards ceremony started at around 8 p.m., right? Ended. Fuck.
It's okay.
And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that, and then I come back. And then I went to the bathroom. So I guess it was around 10 past 8 by that time.
When did death happen? Do we have an autopsy? 8:15. Okay. You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers?
Sorry. I thought maybe I could catch Matt and say congrats.
The bellboy left the room at 8:10. Nah. Are you sure it was the same bellboy?
Yeah.
And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform, after all.
But you see, well, he had those stitches in his face.
Damn it, he was a sewn-up man.
I don't get this joke.
I just want to keep saying sewn-up man. I think it's fun.
Okay.
It's not a reference.
So I'm sure it was the same guy that I was talking with Matt.
So which room did the bellboy come out of?
The victim's room, huh?
Yeah. The one with all the pretty flowers and the teddy bears. It was Juan's room, all right.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am.
Let's continue with the testimony, shall we?
So what exactly was so out of place about him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next.
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
The bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart and he wasn't holding a tray either. You call that a little strange too, wouldn't you?
I agree that it is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or try to pull a fast one?
Yeah, try to pull a fast one.
I want to pull a fast one. Something strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy.
But there really, really is.
There really, really isn't.
If you two are done being school children, bellboys offer room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed. Ever. Your Honor, I said the witness's previous statement be supplanted with his new one.
Edgeworth. You're gonna do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious? I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We gotta change testimony. No, that changed. Oh no, they're just not including the bit after it where he said like 2 words. Okay. So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed?
Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw the bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand. Who holds a tray like that? It's so unbalanced. It's gonna fall. And there was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it.
Juice? What kind of juice was it?
Pretty sure it was tomato juice.
Ew.
We could come up with some sort of reason of why had you come out empty-handed. Some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now.
Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record. I'm gonna assume our gambit here is that there was tomato juice in Karita's room, so he came out empty-handed because he left it there.
Oh. I see.
We only have the glass. So let's just go with the glass. Or crime photo. Yeah, the tray's there too! Yeah!
Yeah.
Mr. Powers.
Yeah?
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true.
Isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those, stitches and,
So? A baseball has stitches? Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches?
Yeah,
I mean,
Nick?
faces don't normally have stitches. They're not made with them.
well, there's, I mean, what about him being empty-handed?
I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. This is the crime scene. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Karita's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Kurita's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. But that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room. Ah, can you prove that Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time? Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes?
I blame you for leading me down this route.
I'm terribly sorry.
What is with him? Why is he laughing?
Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us?
Is there?
The bellboy was empty-handed. Or should I say, empty-hand. Ed.
What?
Hand. I recall you had something interesting to say about his hand.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
He was wearing gloves.
Doesn't seem that. It's a fancy restaurant.
Pretty normal.
Hotel. Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black leather ones.
Okay, that's a little bit weirder.
All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right?
Black leather gloves? Why didn't you mention them earlier?
It slipped my mind.
Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, gotta focus. I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Wright, that bellboy was wearing black leather ones.
So, a football is made of leather. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather?
This is the stupidest Phoenix has ever been on a case.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Intentionally.
he knows
Yeah.
that he's wrong.
He took playing dumb to heart. But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen-
I'm guilty gear. That man.
Oh. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
It seems we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony.
The rest? Oh yes, please tell us more.
Okay.
Just because the baseball bat is made of wood doesn't mean all people say on wood ass is suspicious.
Yes, it does. Why would you sit in a wooden chair? It's uncomfortable and it sucks.
Poor taste in chair, murderer.
After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gives something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left. We're not even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and back to my seat.
The bathroom? We're trying to go there all case. You saying Will just went? What the fuck? So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room?
Yeah, I kind of saw that by accident.
Some accident? I'd say you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we, Mr. Wright? Your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor.
We've been free from Persona 5 for a while.
Don't say it tonight.
Oh no!
If you make that fucking joke, there will be a Persona character in Smash tonight.
No! No more gotta know!
Get out of the ball.
No, don't get out of the ball, stay in the ball!
Is that what you saw while you were busy spying?
Excuse me? I may be a poor, underpaid action star, but I wouldn't stoop to spying.
Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers?
From the door of the bathroom with my left eye and a sort of sneaky spy-like.
I knew he was spying.
Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know. It's shit, I'm not reading.
It's all good. I said, hold it!
Okay.
That's better! What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details.
Okay.
I should probably ask him only one question at a time. I want to know what was handed. He gave something to this person?
Yeah.
And what was this something?
If I remembered what it was, I wouldn't be calling it as something, would I?
But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers?
I think it was something kind of small.
This is an incredibly crucial piece of information. Please, try to remember what it was.
I have a feeling it might have been the card.
I'll try.
In the meantime, let's talk of another point, namely what the bellboy did next.
After he gave the person inside the room the thing.
Actually, let's not move on to that point. I want to ask the other question now, so we're gonna do it again. This intro bit is so strange. So who took this something the bellboy handed off?
I actually don't know.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
Only an arm? Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face?
Yeah.
I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind.
Okay.
When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all he could see was the person's arm.
Yeah, it was just like that. I really don't
Edgeworth,
like his face.
Is all this really that important? To be fair, not liking his face is kind of a plot point.
Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of the utmost importance.
That's why the kids hate him.
This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to...
Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off.
Well, let's see. I think it was... No.
If you remember, please add it to your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Wooden statue?
We haven't heard of any wooden statue.
A statue?
Yeah, kind of looked like one, I guess. If I saw the actual thing, I'd probably remember, you know?
Looks like for this trial to proceed, I'm gonna have to come up with whatever this statue thing is and show it to him.
You're gonna have to trust your instinct on this one and take a chance, Phoenix.
Well, Mr. Powers, let's continue with your testimony. What did the bellboy do after that?
Statue?
Looking for records, but anything that could be a statue.
Is
Yeah.
it one of the bears in the room? Wait, is this Juan's room?
He
Who
yeah,
had the
he
bears?
took something out of Juan's room. And Juan had the bears.
Yeah, bears could look like a statue, I guess.
Could it?
If you're stupid.
Which, to be fair, he is a bit.
Yeah.
He is a fucking idiot. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Powers.
What the fuck?
I like Mr. Powers. I have a thought about what it might be, but I'm going through everything anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Not despair, because that one's too big. But what about this bear? Oh, it's wooden too!
Oh.
True.
Wooden bear.
That was
fuck?
what we found inside the house, where it seemed like he had been pushed through the cat flap by Maya.
Yeah, didn't Maya write something on it or some shit?
I don't remember.
The thing she wrote
Or
was
was
on the
that
back
just a
of...
flashback?
She wrote on the back of the picture frame with Celeste in it.
Oh.
But the bear was there.
Okay. Someone needs to fucking remember things that happened in this video game.
I have. Kind of. What was the point of that pregnant pause?
Where
I'm
did that
not
objection-
pregnant.
Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor.
What is it, Phoenix?
I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix, deep breath. Mr. Powers. There's something you saw. Was it this item?
We were going... Like, we were all thinking Empreg, but none of us were going to say.
Perhaps the most pregnant pause was the time it took for one of us to say Empreg. To pull the Empreg trigger.
Wait. Oh, yeah, that's the something. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out.
I recall we found this at Matt and Guard's mansion.
At the defendant's house?
I hate his suit. Why has he not got changed?
What does this mean?
It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley the killer assassinated Juan Crida in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime.
Really just putting salt in the wound there. Fuck you, I take your bear.
Mine now.
Then the bear being found at Mr. Ungard's mansion would mean...
It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matangard is the killer's client.
Order, order, order! I said order! Mr. Wright, this is a most unfortunate turn of events for you. Yeah. Sorry, Mia.
No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have.
Oh, I almost forgot that he knew about it too. I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright? There are still a few points left that we've not fully explored.
What are you trying to pull?
You know what I'm trying to pull, you fucking idiot. Oh, well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further? We still don't know who received the bear. We still don't know. There was one thing in Mr. Power's testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear.
He gave something to the person inside the room. Sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of...
Ugh.
Huh? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you were to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, so, I remembered. I remembered who took the bear.
What? Really?
I mean, I only saw his arm.
Oh, shit.
But the arm... It was the Nichols Samurai's arm, I swear it. That's such a fucking vague shot memory. Like, have your memory scoot slightly to the right, please.
Like, before the trial, Edge was like, okay, make sure your memory is as shit as possible. We need to drag this out. Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers?
Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nichols Samurai.
Order, order! It looks like you've dug your own grave. Yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count.
So the person who took in this little bear was the Nichols Samurai. And as we all know, Matangard is the Nichols Samurai.
Here we go again. Thanks to the defense, we've made that all the clearer. What am I supposed to do now? Mia, help!
You don't have time to act lost. You've got to find another angle to attack from. Hurry! Except don't hurry, you're supposed to be extending the...
Now I'll bring the cross-examination. Your Honor! Again, Mr. Wright? I've already removed any and all questionable areas of this testimony.
It's about time you are removed from this court, Mr. Wright.
I have to find something. Even one more little point will do. There are still questions left unanswered.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh? Well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further? The person who received the bear... No. Powers wasn't finished his testimony, was he?
Yeah, I don't think he has finished it. I don't know. Also, the bear itself... Okay.
We might get 3. Who knows? Mr. Powers' testimony, of course.
Your inanity stupefies me, Mr. Wright. We've already clarified all questionable points during the cross-examination just now.
Yeah.
Wasting time like this, calling the testimony questionable, I'd say it's your head that's questionable here.
Alright, shit. That was just the objectively wrong one.
I did try to stop you.
It's true. Yes, I agree. The cross-examination went smoothly and there was nothing wrong with the testimony. Now then, I believe... Okay. You're being very persistent today. Just can't let it end like this. I know my outburst just now was a little questionable.
Questionable indeed.
But... there really are some questionable points left to discuss, Your Honor.
What are you trying to pull?
Alright.
Okay, let's take one
yeah.
again.
The bear itself.
He just keeps asking what he's trying to pull.
I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright? This was found at Mr. Engard's mansion. However, Mr. Engard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh. I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It's not possible that it was Mr. Engard who took this bear to his mansion. Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Yeah. Disaster averted. It.
You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Engard's mansion.
Oh, shit.
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape.
I can't believe it. That butler. All this time, he was the killer?
The killer and Engard were working together, so to speak. The killer was hiding at Engard's mansion, as its butler.
What a bold move.
The bear figurine was brought back to Engard mansion by the killer himself.
He gave it away.
When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Engard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now.
This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt Engard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand down my verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright? You could not win against the truth, could you?
I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, do I? What should I do?
Pee.
Huh?
Pee. Piss.
Okay. I'll be right back. No. I mean, I feel like we should raise an objection, but why would it even give me this option?
Key redeem point reward. Piss.
Yo, I'm glad you got some food, Lozer. The lawyer ring goes fuck. Are
you just gonna let Maya die?
I'm gonna raise an objection.
What the fuck? He's guilty though.
There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick. Oh, what? Your Honor. Right now, we have these two reasons to believe my client is a client of the assassin. Reason number one. He accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two. That very same figurine was found at Engard Mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client.
Oh no, Phoenix.
Fuck, no, dude.
Oh no.
The real client? I swear, if he says Adrian Andrews, I'm gonna be upset. Yes.
Goodness sake. Tisk, tisk. Is this all you have?
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the real client of the killer and therefore the real murderer? Don't make me pick! Don't make me do it!
Are you gonna indict Adrian Andrews after all she went through?
I don't
Come
want to do
on,
that.
she's just a silly little lesbian.
I don't want to
Yeah.
do that.
She's not a silly little depressed lesbian. She's been through so much.
You want to throw this lesbian under the bus just so you can save my... Wow.
The second day in a row.
I want to go back. I want to I want to hear the verdicts. I want to go back.
Wow. You know, Milo would be so upset that you threw a fucking lesbian under the bus for her.
I'm gonna click on Adrian Andrews, but I'm not happy about it.
Hi, Dragon.
Hello. I'm not happy about this. Adrian Andrews. Yes. We already know that you tried to frame Madame Guard for the crime. By wearing a spare nickel samurai costume.
Lawson makes a better point.
That's true. Ah. The nickel samurai's arm that I saw.
That could have very well been Miss Andrews. I don't like this. I don't feel good about this. But what about Mr. Engard? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period. That's right. Then, finding this figure at Mr. Engard's mansion. It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Mr. Edgeworth? What is your opinion on this?
Can't even begin to count the flaws in defense's logic. Besides which, there's no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either.
What is with this trial? Come on, anyone can tell our guard did it. Can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the guilt onto someone else. A harmless lesbian. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty, it's murder of all things.
This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on. Oh no, Mia's not happy. Oh, Mia's not happy. Order,
Yeah,
order,
Mia's
order. All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom.
Your Honor,
League of Legends.
for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with this, with its what-if game.
His what if game, Mr. Edgeworth?
Prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Rice, even you must have thought it strange and wondered. Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear?
He's right. The killer did specially bring that bear to Wingard right away.
Perhaps it's because it was so cute.
Why do you ask? Is there something special about it?
It is adorable. Absolutely. I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews.
Who would that be?
Who the fuck will it be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Oh, is it herself? Yeah.
No.
It's Adrian Andrews herself.
Oh no.
Fuck off, Edgeworth. That was the worst way you could have said that.
I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Whew.
Keen, do you want to join the call?
Before we continue this, I actually am going to take a quick break. I do need to go to the bathroom, so
So quick, redeem the piss command.
redeem the very existent piss reward that exists.
Don't you have a piss reward? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Do y'all want to be muted or not?
I don't mind.
Okay.
You have to tell me.
Piss. Oh,
Okay.
Charles redeemed piss. Go piss, girl.
Okay, here I go. Y'all can entertain if you so desire.
Yeah.
Shit.
The mic on. Let the stream hear you piss.
I'll be right back.
Oh, can anyone hear her right now?
Shut the fuck up.
There she
Yo,
goes.
sick piss, girl.
Oh, that sounds like a steady stream. Anyway, that's everyone.
The piss command just shows like it covers the entire screen in raining confetti of the Wayner radio piss emote.
Yeah, that'd be good. I need to set up commands that make things appear on my stream. But that just sounds like annoying. It sounds like a lot of effort. But fun. So, AMA.
AMST.
Ask me.
Some things.
Oh, yeah.
Not anything though.
Not anything. Hey,
When
Keen.
When you
Just a
asked
teen.
here, was that a joke or did you really want me
You can
No, you're here now. You were Agent Andrews.
come hang out with us while Claire's pissing.
to? Okay.
But you know our Adrian Andrews. Sorry. You have to be a blonde lesbian now.
Damn.
I mean,
Such
it
a-
really
such a-
stretch your character.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so hard
Like-
for you, Keen. I'm sorry.
I was really struggling. I specialize in brunette lesbian.
Hey, do you want to know? Do you want to know the secret evil thing they did in the Phoenix Wright anime?
Yeah.
And yes, I need
It's
to actually finish
fucked up.
watching that.
It's fucked up. They made Celeste and Adrian sisters because they were like,
what the fuck?
What?
"There's too much. These people are like,
There's
they're
too much homoerotic tension. Gotta make them
Yeah.
siblings.
gotta make them siblings."
Oh.
Just like Sailor Moon all over again.
It's
Do you
fucked
wanna know?
up.
Do you want to know a less fucked up thing, but still a thing that fucks me up about the anime?
Sure.
And I mean, you'll probably know this, Key, but this is for the audience. So you know how the courtroom, when you're in the game, essentially it feels like Phoenix is on the left, Edward is on the right, right?
Yeah.
Right?
They did the opposite
yeah.
way around, did they?
But the thing is that, like, when you take the shot backwards, you see that Edward is actually on the left, Phoenix is on the right, Judge is in the middle, and so is the witness. Right?
Mhm.
And, well, in the anime, they took the left and right thing to heart, and so they switched the courtroom round for them. And it's just really annoying. And I hate it. You can tell because my voice broke slightly there.
Correct. I think that's also the case in the movie, but it's been a long time since I've seen the movie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The
It's
movie's
just like-
good, by the way.
I need to watch it. And the stage play. There's so much Ace Attorney content.
I've not watched the stage play, I must admit.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh wow.
The
Keen's
movie
here.
is directed by Takeshi Miike.
I know that guy.
Ooh.
He's directed many films, including a bunch of Yakuza films. Yakuza as in the concept of the Japanese mafia, but also he directed a film based on Yakuza for the PS2.
And I like the Yakuza movie. It's got weak points, but Majima saves a lot of it. Majima in that movie is great.
And Charles, to answer your question real quick before we move on from the
Bayonetta
AMA
3.
of one question. Bayonetta 3, sure. Bayonetta 3 is a good one. The inevitable Phoenix Wright or Rhythm Heaven character in Smash is gonna happen.
Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Mhm.
Nintendo have the desire sensors turned on, so they know not what not to give you.
Also, has a Kirby game come out this year yet? I
I
don't think so.
I would not know. There was the fighting game. Was that this year?
That was last year.
Okay.
So I guess a last minute Kirby game to carry on the trend of a Kirby game every year for like 10 years.
It wouldn't break the streak
Um,
now.
N64 Game Boy emulation.
Yes.
That would be nice. I saw some people theorizing that they will announce that, but it will be as part of a new, more expensive Nintendo Switch Online plan, which would be believable.
Oh no, that means I'd have to start paying my family. My Nintendo Switch Online family, not my real. Keen, are you part of do you pay for your online?
I do.
Are you part of a family or on your own?
I am on my own. I walk a lonely road.
I would just
I
like
have
to
family
say
plan.
big ups to the Overlord Devon Nintendo Switch Online family plan. I love you, buddy. Thank you for keeping me on there.
Yeah, that's Devon.
Big ups to Kojin for letting me in his family.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
Literally, their family plans are so good.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, look, next Switch console, Keen, you're invited to my family.
Wow.
Next
Thanks.
Switch wow, that's not
Wait,
gonna
next
happen.
Nintendo console.
The OLED comes out like next month. You better buck up. Put your money where
Keen,
your
quick,
mouth
join us for family.
is.
I'm not in a family yet. Fucking wow.
You two can set up a family.
You can split your
Lols-
Nintendo Switch
Lols
Online
need to be-
costs.
Loza needs to be in a family. I bet you could find enough people to set up a family, or at least a smaller family. Also, anyway, Keen is here to be Adrian Andrews.
Oh wait, shit!
Yeah.
Am I really? Am I?
Yeah,
is this
you are
actually
really.
happening?
This is it.
Too
This is
late.
the call in. This is the
Oh,
actual
Jesus.
call when you can get
Oh,
to say more
jeez.
than one
Oh
sentence.
fuck! Oh.
No! She exploded!
You killed her. She popped.
She exploded!
I assume stream couldn't hear her leave.
They could not.
Yeah. But also, if you do want to voice Adrian Nandos, that'd be nice. Then Zoe isn't talking to herself.
I can handle it, it's fine. Also, we like having you here, Keen.
Ugh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought you'd pin... In your desperation, you'd try to pin your guilt onto Adrian.
Pin your what now?
In your desperation on Adrian.
I swear this demon will pay. Phoenix, what?
Mr. Nick.
Pearls? Where's Mia?
Piss.
I don't know. They are drinking chocolate milk.
Yeah, Matt LeBlanc is drinking chocolate milk.
It can't. There's no other brown drinks.
There's no other brown drink.
A really strong power called her away. I bet it was Maya.
Oh, probably was. A really strong power.
It's probably Gumshoe.
Gumshoes.
Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is...
It's from Gumshoe.
Very tense music. How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal?
Yes, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto.
Whew, that's good, pal.
And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where Dracula and Maya are?
Well, we still don't have any leads, but...
What? We don't have any more time.
If we just had one, even a single clue would be helpful.
I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, we've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But if I just run out of luck this time, is all our hope for naught?
A tent. I have no idea who's saying that.
Huh? A tent?
I can see a circus tent. I don't know.
It's-
Maybe it's
it's
random
Mia.
saying it. Oh shit.
Mia!
Looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me.
So it was Maya that called you away?
She's locked in a dusty little room right now. I could see a circus tent outside the window, about 300 feet away.
Is she at the fucking circus from the earlier? Is she at the very big circus? For real? Gumshoe! Is there a
That's the real
circus in
part.
town right now?
There's only one, pal, the very big circus.
It's all coming together. Maya's somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent.
What? Hold up a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on that map. About a 300 feet radius from the main tent. Hurry. And
And?
I could see a mailbox under the window. Great.
Gumshoe,
Lots of people have mailboxes.
there's also a mailbox.
Okay, what else?
What else, Mia?
I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. I felt like it was an old office building. Maybe third floor or so?
She's in our building.
I heard her. An old office building. Good stuff, pal. Okay. Just hang in there a little longer, pal. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die. Okay, pal?
No, I'm going to play Snake the entire fucking case. I will wear this phone out. Mia, Maya's not hurt, right?
She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved.
Shoo, please hurry.
Looks like we're out of time. You alright, Phoenix?
It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer.
Tell the judge.
Tell him to help. To run it out.
Hey, family emergency. Can we pause this for like half an hour for breakies?
Court will now reconvene.
The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real criminal. Now then, prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. Hi, it's me, Keen. I understand. I was not trying to do a Keen impression, if that wasn't clear.
It's okay.
Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? Of course I have.
You have seen it before?
That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets?
Secrets of Wooden Bear.
Alright? He's a homosexual.
Why? Why does she...
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle.
Oh shit.
If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it.
So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it?
Yes. Looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Looks like there really was something to that bear after all.
I almost got
What if you
presented.
died
Huh?
in game? What if you just died in game? Wouldn't that be funny if you just lost all your health?
If I just got rid of all my health bars.
Mm-hmm.
Just get rid of them. Start over. It's fine. Fuck no.
Starting from being born, you have to go through Phoenix's Wright's first 24 years again. Gotta go through his tragic backstory.
Of course.
Gotta be raised by his two mums.
Uh-huh. A puzzle.
That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine. True enough. It's people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? I'm just glad it's not a clock. So you can take it apart? And how would one go about doing that?
Well, you first turn its tail to the right, and then push it in.
Oh, yes, I see.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Ooh, this is most interesting.
The arms are still there!
The boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. He's having so much fun.
I was actually just shaking it.
Don't mind me, go ahead and carry on. I think he's lost it.
So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? At its center is a small cavity. Shit.
Played yourself. How do you know about this?
I know because I was the one who bought it.
Huh?
It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Then this was a present from you?
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for one.
So it was a present from Miss Andrews.
Witness, let's continue your testimony.
So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle?
Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland. I doubt there are that many people with the same bear in this country.
No one else has been to Switzerland.
It must be hard to get to Switzerland.
This looks like it can be easily broken. Especially if someone wanted to get what was inside.
Well, it's a toy. But it can never be the same again once it's been broken. It's mentally scarred.
I just had a thought about what might be inside the bear, but I don't know.
What's your theory?
Is it the note? Is it the suicide note?
That
would be
makes sense.
that would be fucked up to hide it in a bear that she gave him.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be real fucked.
Oh yeah, you missed Keen giving us a fun fact that in the anime, they make Adrian and Celeste sisters.
Oh, I actually remember hearing about that. I didn't have the context to understand it, but I remember people saying like, boo, they made it not gay. But I didn't know what people were talking about. That's fucked.
Boo! Boo!
Joke for nobody.
Gunge homophobe! Boo!
Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box?
I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, and only the two of us knew, he's dead.
The two of you, huh? And of course that means Mr. Engard didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. It can be updated in the court record.
Why don't we open it?
Let's see what's in there.
Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box.
Hmm.
Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this.
What is in it? What's in the box? What's in there?
What's inside this box?
Yeah! What's inside? Oh, I'd never even thought of that.
That's right. That's what we are going to find out next, Witness. Yes? You are the only one who can open this. Please.
Open the bear. There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart.
Every now and again you hear them just go, oh, because he's just so delighted by the bear.
Funny bear.
Click. I've opened it. Is this what you wanted?
What is that? It looks like a note. That's so fucked up.
I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note.
The suicide note?
The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Celeste Impax. So now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself. It seems Celeste Impact had very beautiful handwriting. What the fuck?
What the hell?
And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide.
Order! Witness, did you know about this?
Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan.
What?
When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public. But I couldn't find it anywhere. Because it had already been taken by Dracula.
Everything's going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question?
What's written on the note?
That's right. At least that's what I would think.
Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it. For her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of this note aloud.
Very well. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the dead silent courtroom. In her notes, Celeste Impax left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Ungard. About being engaged to Corrida and Ungard's role in destroying that. About how she decided, in her despair, to end it all. And that's all Miss Impax had to say.
There's one thing I would like to say here. Prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Ungard.
Then what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word.
Matt Ungard values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost.
It's not God's fault that woman killed herself. And this time, he even went so far as to kill someone to stop him from reading that. How terrible! What a selfish person!
Guess there are some slimeball lawyers out there who'll defend these creeps too. There is no margin for doubt here. Mr. Drakilla's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house.
It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. How am I supposed to escape from this one?
Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay. There are two deadly pieces of evidence. The figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those.
The gavel is already in the judge's hand, Phoenix. Hurry.
The suicide note or the figurine? Oh, which one of these should I pursue? Oh.
Pursue telling the judge you have explosive diarrhea.
I've got no fucking clue.
I super don't know.
Wait. How would Matt know about the bear?
It was a gift to him, right? Or was it a gift to Juan?
It was gift to Juan.
Oh.
Yeah, why would Matt know that note was in there? Because it was missing for a long time. Like, nobody knew where it was. If Matt didn't know that it could be opened, why would he take it?
And like, Adrian made a point of that only the two of them knew.
And if you didn't know how to open it, you probably wouldn't know it was a puzzle at all.
Sorry, I sort of yelled the answer there, but that was me working it out in the moment.
It's okay. Please wait, Your Honor.
Oh, brother! Look at that lawyer. He's still going at it. It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a kid off the hook.
The assassin took this with him from the crime scene after murdering Mr. Kurita. At the request of his client, of course. So what's your point, Mr. Wright? I don't think it's possible that Mr. DeKiller's client was Madame Guard. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. You can't tell by just looking at it that this bear is really a jewelry box. The chances that Madame Guard thought the note was inside this bear are 0 to none. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Exactly, but I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange.
Well, I mean, I did, but...
After all, there's no reason why Mr. Guard would ever want a jewelry box like this.
It's ugly!
It sucks! Rip to you, Judge, but I'm different. Order, order, order! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one.
Unfortunately. I think he believes differently.
I believe a show of appreciation is in order.
Huh? Edgeworth, did you just fucking let it rip in the courtroom? What the fuck was that?
It was an defense, Your Honor. The defense used to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. It was like farting. I would like to direct the court's attention to this.
Only the highest brow comedy here. What is that? Stop! No.
Defense!
It's not funny.
You're laughing.
Shut up. It doesn't count.
It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spying? What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession. Huh?
That's in my court record!
How'd you get it?
Matangard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses.
And?
The victim, Juan Corrido, was being spied on. Personal life was being watched by none other than Matangard.
Order, order! Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You... Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities.
He did out loud say that, didn't he?
Well... Sort of. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright.
I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. There's two eyes, idiot. But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch. using this.
Gumshoe's bug sweeper.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera.
Oh, the guard's fingerprints were on there?
Well, Phoenix? Looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh?
What am I supposed to say to that evidence?
I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Guard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along.
You got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that.
Hey, now what's that lawyer thinking? Mommy, is that man the bad killer guy? Shush, stop, don't look at him. The way he's sweating is just so ew, nasty.
Phoenix?
Yes, Chief?
Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet?
What I'm gonna do
Well,
next?
that said next year.
Does,
What's your plans for Christmas, Phoenix?
does running away like a frightened child work?
I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting a lid on this case. But in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing.
Well, what is it, Mia?
There is a piece of evidence that he really should investigate.
Something we should investigate.
I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance.
Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden?
Why don't you ever just say what you mean?
Alright, I think this
just
time...
say it.
She's trying to teach us to fish.
You're already dead.
I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? Well, let's take a look at the court record.
Do you have any more evidence? Yes, give me a second. I'm solving a mind puzzle given to me by a ghost friend.
It's normal, shut up. It's fine, Judge, stop looking at me. Have we looked at the suicide note?
Yes, I know what you say.
We didn't find out the exact words, but the court
Yeah, like
did.
I know we got the gist of it.
Hmm.
It basically just tells us what Adrian Andrews told us last time.
Yeah. We don't need to know the intimate details.
I don't know. I mean, like, you never get any more info from the evidence, do you?
Not in this game. Now, if this was Rise from the Ashes, now, then you have to have the 3D technology.
I get that. Figure out that touchscreen.
I feel like the suicide note still has to be relevant in some way.
Hmm.
I don't think it is for this though.
Who hid the suicide note? Was it Juan?
It was Juan,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why?
Because he didn't want people to know that that Celeste and Matt were dating, because then he would seem weak or something like that. And also he wanted to use it as when he was at his strongest point to bring him down.
I remember that being said, but who said that?
Adrian.
Okay, but how do we know she's telling the truth?
Because we broke her cyclops to do it.
He literally couldn't have lied.
I don't know. It just feels
Maybe
like they didn't do a lot with the suicide note.
Well, I mean, the court case is over yet.
That's
Let's
true,
look 'em
that's
up.
true, that's true. You're right, you're right,
This
you're
is
right.
not the last thing of the case.
They
I'm
proceed.
forgetting.
Because, like, obviously you're not just gonna let them pass down a verdict.
Yeah. Let's just see what else is said. I have an objection, Your Honor.
That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor, the defense has no intentions of letting this go so easily. You're beginning to sound desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing.
I'm gay. Hey, isn't that what I just said?
So you're telling me that I forgot something?
You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence.
Hey, look at the spy camera again.
Look at my badge.
The victim's run from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Is it that it can't just run forever?
I don't know, because the one that he had was in the Juan's house, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did he find a transmitter? He didn't say he found a transmitter.
Yeah, why are those two pieces of evidence separate?
Yeah. Because if there was no transmitter, then that means the video wasn't going anywhere.
I guess so, but that's the kind of one where I'm like, save state.
Yeah, it's a wishy-washy one for sure. I'm gonna flick through everything else, but I don't think anything else I'm gonna save state and go for that. I feel like it couldn't be something so early as this, though.
Because we got a lot of stuff recently.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the transmitter. Because I don't know what else to do yet. Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I do believe some special examination is needed into this guy's head. But I think the item that he found is the defense's grey matter!
Hey.
Yeah!
Whoops. I don't like that. Okay, let's...
Nah, take the L.
No.
You ever just say what you fucking mean, Mia?
Maybe the suicide note, I guess?
I'm still banking on the suicide note.
But I don't know what the fuck it would be about the suicide note.
I don't know.
Look, only
How do we
Mia
know
knows.
How do we know it's hers?
She signed
Because
it.
it's signed by her.
Yeah.
So? I can say anyone's name on a suicide note if I want.
I don't think that's what the game is going for, though.
The only thing I can think of, so it's the only thing I'm banking on.
They're yet to be proven wrong.
This is true. I'll present the note, but I really don't know why.
Oh, do whatever you think.
I don't know any. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. Honestly.
The bear evidence is sticking out to me. It's like, not that one, the other bear. The big bear. It's like, why do we have so much big bear shit? We got the big bear and we got the receipts.
That was relevant before, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
We used that stuff with the psych lock.
Forgot to examine this evidence, Edward. This bitch loves bears.
He fucking does.
He fought one. And now he loves them.
Well, then maybe he hates bears then.
He's got PTSD and everyone's just making fun of him. This bear! Oh.
What's up with the photo?
Why would he still have it? I don't want to just start clicking on shit.
I get that. Maybe the camera is the times and stuff. Like that thing that you said. Like at least if you click on that one, you have a reason for it.
This is true. No.
Ah, grey matter.
Can I say the funny line?
What? He used so much money. Like for one, he can't be a bad guy. Look at the big bear that you bought him. The big bear.
Okay.
Wait, what on Bree?
Good job, Bree.
The fuck?
I'm not on this game's wavelength, evidently.
It was the note.
That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right? Really?
See, it's exactly what Bree said.
Fair play.
They're not going this route, are they?
I think they are. Who knows?
He's just desperate. He wants to do fucking anything. Bree's point is right. Anyone could have written it.
I made sure this suicide note was found inside this bear, but this bear was in my possession until a few moments ago. Which means the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed.
Exactly.
Oh. So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impax or not, has yet to be even remotely confirmed. They even said her handwriting was nice. Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting.
That doesn't mean that Matt didn't think it was,
But
but
it was
like I know that's the
nice.
whole point, that he just had contradicting what he's saying because he's desperate. But like, think for Mary Phoenix. Mr. Wright. Are you saying this suicide note is a fake?
Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Engard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear?
How dare you?
This is fucked up, Phoenix.
Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There's no evidence linking the witness's suicide note whatsoever.
But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it.
What?
Call the witness testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. The glasses. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt and Guard. Throat's getting sore.
I'm just a defenseless lesbian. I can't believe you would do this. I did no such thing. Right, if you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some damn evidence to support your theory.
Damn.
Add some emphasis.
Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. That's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on this suicide note?
As the defense has stated, the handwriting is yet to be analyzed.
If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible.
That's impossible!
This isn't good, Phoenix.
The judge is gonna carry this trial over one more day. I don't think my office will be able to make it another day. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I've requested both the prosecution and defense further investigate.
Handwriting analysis my butt. That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time. And God is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that.
I think we've reached the end of the line.
Guilty, 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 guilty. Turn off your phone in court.
What is that sound? It's Gumshoe! Hello, Gumshoe?
Sigh.
What's with him? And what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to Killer?
Hey, you got away.
What?
I'm sorry, pal, I really am. I don't know what to say besides I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you, I really do.
Anyway, what's going on?
You found his hideout, pal. The two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little bit of time.
But...
Don't tell me. We don't have any more.
The whole courtroom is watching them. Guilty, 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 guilty.
Do you hear that? They're calling for his head.
Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh,
What is it?
let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch! Take that!
I like the evidence swirling into him.
He just makes no movement.
Mr. Edgeworth? Please, you've got to buy us some more time.
Court is in session. Beep. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying?
Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I'm reluctant to do this. However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time I really can't do anything. Court is now adjourned for the day.
They lingered on that black screen a little longer than usual.
Yeah, they did.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Edgeworth? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time.
For what purpose?
We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time.
But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes?
I believe we can, Your Honor.
But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow?
30 minutes, please, Your Honor. That's all I am asking for.
Please, Your Honor! Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess, but be advised that I will not
Judge
allow...
think.
Sorry?
What does the judge think? Like, damn, these bitches busy tomorrow.
I don't want to interrupt their date tomorrow. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today. I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day.
Right. Well, what's going on with Maya's situation?
The killer. It looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? Can't find her in that time.
Ugh.
They found her!
Report.
Oh, still has my phone.
Ugh, is that Mr. Edgeworth?
We don't have time to spit it out.
Right. It looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind on accident in the rush to get away.
A few things.
Can we use any of them as evidence?
I thought you'd ask, pal. I've got the things left with me right now, and I'm on the way over.
Really?
That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first.
We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. Oh, Edge.
What?
Oh, Gumshoe.
Gumshoe, what the fuck?
I mean, that bitch knows loyalty like a fucking mother.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to.
I will drag this found family by his heels until they admit.
I'm real sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now.
Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this.
My hunk of junk car will say be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me. We don't need evidence, we need Maya.
True. Alright. Just get here in one piece.
I'm on a mission, and no one can stop me now, sir. No one.
I mean, I think the evidence is just gonna let us prolong the trial until they get Maya.
Makes sense.
I'm pulling all the stops and running every red light.
He really is fucking putting the law on hold. Items left by the murderer, huh? If there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this. Huh?
What?
Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe! Answer me!
Did he get into a fucking car
Did he
crash?
crash his fucking car?
Oh, you bitch.
Gumshoe!
It said no one can stop I'm.
What happened?
It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well.
What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help.
But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken, and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, police will take possession of them.
No, we can't let that happen.
Well, if there's a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance.
Why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? Sure.
You got any idea?
The book swooper, maybe? But I don't know. That's right, there is a way.
What? How?
I just remembered.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. Is it not the... I just remember too. It's Francisca.
Why are you bringing up Francisca at a time like this? Oh! I see. I tried to get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all...
Francisca. Will she even want to help us? Edgeworth,
What is it?
I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty. But what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say Defense Attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death.
Right. Doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not. That can only be seen after the verdict has been decided.
The verdict?
Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff. There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do.
That call is gonna take at least 7 days.
Oh, do I not want to stop right now? But we have to.
We have to. It's getting late and I am hungry. I need to eat food. I gotta be sustained, y'all.
And we can't keep streaming during the Nintendo Direct. Everyone will be like, oh, look at this! Minecraft 2!
They announced it.
Finally!
What is this video? What the fuck? But yes.
Oh shit, there's another reason I can't go on Twitter right now.
What's the other reason you can't go on Twitter right now?
The new season of Taskmaster started today.
Okay, yeah. That shit's gonna be trending. It always fucking is now.
It already is, I saw it.
Okay, well.
I'm so glad it's so popular.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this little distraction while you all tried to avoid leaks and spoilers of all kinds.
And shit is happening in this game.
Down. It's all coming to a fucking head. It's going.
I cannot wait for next week.
It's going nuts. I can't wait for next. I can't wait to finish Ace Attorney 2 next week. With our final
that's
part.
Weird.
Where do we finish Ace Attorney 2? We finish the second game.
And that means in a year's time we'll probably finish Ace Attorney 4, which is the one we're all waiting for. And by all I mean me.
We get to figure out that whole nonsense of who's gonna voice who.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
But yes, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the subs and resubs and the hosts and all that jazz. I hope you all had a good time. I hope you all have a good night. I'll see you all. Oh yes, actually, I almost forgot. Gotta plug people. Gotta do my plugs. Thank you to Zoe! Exclamation mark Zoe.
I'm probably going to be streaming on Tuesdays now. And I was going to do it this week, but I had meetings. But just in general, it's going to be Tuesdays, so watch out for that.
Everyone's gonna make the funny joke about the day that you're on.
Fuck!
Listen, I'm sure they'll get it out of their systems by like the 4th stream.
Anything you want to plug, Bree?
Okay. Well, check out Bree anyway. Check out Bree's Switch. Check out Bree's Twitter. They do good art. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
ダメだねダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪めない思い出